everybody. So I'm just going to be real fast. I'm not going to be long. I'm really hurt. And I know a lot of y'all are very hurt. Rings now. I'm really hurt. I'm disgusted. I'm pissed. I am upset. I look and I feel I saw today while everyone's protesting, everybody's out doing their, all over the world, even overseas, people are protesting because they know that shit ain't right. I see that and that they saying that there was no sign of strangulation. I'm very just quickly come and just because I didn't know that you do autopsies that fast, but apparently that's what happened here. I'm reading the Insider. Okay. It says George Floyd. Okay, I think I started. Oh, let me just check. It says George Floyd autopsy shows no sign of traumatic asphyxia or strangulation. Attributes death to being restrained, his underlying health conditions, and any potential intoxicants in his system. So they're saying that he was on drugs and that he had underlying health conditions, and they just basically said that he was just restrained and that's what caused him to die. Although they themselves with their nasty asses, stinking asses, and this is not going to be a very holy type of video because I'm really fucking hurt and I'm pissed. Okay. They saw with their own fucking eyes, and we're going to try to not do it so much that this bastard, bitch ass bastard fucker held down a black man, put his knee on this man's neck, held his hand on his fucking leg. It looked like his hand was in his pocket, wasn't. He had black gloves on. Held his leg down. Held his own leg to provide, get more weight so that he can make sure to insult the girl that was videotaping, everybody that was watching. Didn't give a fuck about if it was live or not. He know damn well that these days that if you're being recorded, you're being videotaped, you're live. So this asshole, Derek Chauvin, this bitch ass asshole, knew that he was being live streamed. I'm gonna assume that he knew because I know he knew, and he didn't care. He wanted people to see. I think, in my opinion, he wanted Trump to see, because Trump got this riddle ass talk that he do on Twitter and on social media. He speaks in riddles. He uses indirect subliminal calls of action to people to attack. That's what he does. So I really feel like this was a message to hateful ass white, whatever you call them, supremacists. Trump called these people, said they have good hearts, said that they are good. There's some good on this. Hell, no, they're not. Anybody that hates another person so much that they terrorize them, what we've seen since the beginning of time. I can't say the 60s. I can't say that because there was slavery prior to that. They brought us over here. Our people, our ancestors. They brought people from Africa to this country on chains, beat them, put them on a shit. We were taught in history school all throughout our goddamn high school. So I don't want to hear nobody say they don't know nothing about, oh, I'm dumb, I don't know anything about racism. Hell no. If you went to school, you was taught, you know enough. And everybody has experienced that, because when you sitting in a classroom and everyone's talking about the history, you have us that share our experience of it. So you can't tell me that you've never heard of such and you don't think this is systemic racism. I'm just sick, man. So it says here, and I know the stream might be messing up, and I'm not going to be long until I get this internet situation taken care of. I'm definitely not going to be long because I know it's probably messed up, but bear with me. George Floyd was non-responsive for nearly 3 minutes Who's not responsive for 3 minutes and they alive? Before Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin took his knee off his neck, according to a criminal complaint released on Friday. The complaint filed by the Hennepin County Attorney's Office also cited a preliminary autopsy report showing that there was no physical findings that support a diagnosis of traumatic asphyxia or strangulation. Instead, the report said that it was the combined effort of Floyd being restrained by the police, his underlying health conditions, and any potential intoxicants in his system likely contributed to his death. And I would like to cite the fact that they always say that all we do is fucking drugs. And I see them around my neighborhood. I don't know what the hell. I see them over here more than I see black people. I see them on alcohol. So don't be trying to put out the stigmatism that all black people are on drugs, because that's what y'all do, that little riddle ass talk, subliminal, indirect insults. And you speak like nobody know what's going on with your nice, nasty ass. Okay. Instead, the report said that it was the combined effort of Floyd being restrained by the police, again, his underlying health conditions, and any potential intoxicants in the system likely contributed to his death. Floyd was 46 when he died. He was a couple years older than me, honestly. Not much. He had underlying health conditions, including coronary artery disease and hypertensive heart disease, according to the report. He died during an arrest on Monday after Chauvin pinned him down. Footage of the incident shows Floyd was not resisting and telling the officer, "I can't breathe." Even the damn article is telling you. It's no way. It's like no fucking way. I mean, but they wonder, but oh, my bad. They see the main focus, what they really want to focus on though, they want to stay focusing on the fact that they out there burning up buildings. And now y'all little subliminal ass, because you do this, you say this on air, they talk on air so that the next person can talk on air, and then it becomes a effect. Everybody starts saying the same thing to make it have a meaning and a purpose. Don't bullshit me. They want to say that the riots are no longer about George Floyd, but they're about people wanting to steal and loot. No, they are about George Floyd. They are absolutely about him. It wouldn't be a riot if it wasn't about him. When they spray painting, they telling you what it's about. You saw on the videotape holding him down, the man died. All of them need to be charged. Murder. Their asses need to die. That's what they want. That's what they need. I'm gonna tell you, and I mean what I'm telling you. They need to be dead. Need death. I'm pissed. They need torment and they need death. That's what they need. Nice talk, holding back, trying to be polite, trying to be political correct. Everybody's seen what happened. Think of it. I mean, we know that he was murdered. And the fact that they are giving the murder in the third degree when it should be murder in the first degree, because he premeditated kill. Man said he can't breathe, and you add more pressure to him. And I'm seeing this video floating around, and it looked like the officer was in the car beating him up, and they know well enough cameras by that store. They are not that damn dumb, so I would imagine that they would get him out of the camera. The cameras. So y'all, I just wanted to come and just let you know. And if you didn't know, I didn't know that they did all they did with the protests, which they're trying to change the narrative from it being about George Floyd to the violence. Hell no. We making it about what it is. This goddamn fucking fake autopsy autopsy report that you playing with us in our faces. We got every right to be mad. We got every right. We do. We do. But that's not what we're going to do, I bet. We're not going to do that because we have a soul. So, yeah. Like I said, I just wanted to come on and let y'all know that he is going to do a second autopsy report. Of course, they said it should be available within a couple of days. It will be made public. Crump, with all due respect, I like Crump. I like him because he's about. I just want us to do better. And when in my closing, because I'm about to close, I want us to do better. I heard on the video how they was talking to the cop. Bro this, bro that. That ticked me off. We gotta be mindful of. I always say that. I'm not the best English speaker. But make your words mean something. Eddie look at you like you don't speak well English. We speak our English. We speak our language. But they already have a stigmatism about you. This ain't your brother. A brother is somebody you love. You know that you can trust. Came out of the same existence as you. This is not your brother. We need to do better when it comes to how we speak. Because motherfuckers they don't feel comfortable talking to you any kind of way when you got confidence in yourself, when you self-aware, that confident. But yet and still, there still will be racism. I had 5 white cops come to my apartment, and this guy, black, big, ugly security guard, threatened us. They busted our wall. We kept complaining. I had 5 white cops come that I can remember. It might have been more. None of them cared. In their demeanor, their stance, they did not care about us. Told us that we wasn't threatened. So I told her that why did they send 5 white cops? Because you can't relate. If you come here not being able to relate, I didn't prejudge you. You didn't hate to my experience. So you shouldn't even be here. Then you come here, you tell me I wasn't threatened. I show you the evidence down the ceiling. You can see it all over my bed and carpet. But we have to have a change in what's going to happen is this generation here, they don't play that. They will burn your city down. They will burn your city down. They're telling them they looting. But guess what? You care more about the economy and shit. You care more about a building that don't have breath over a man that's done, gone. You don't care. You don't have enough love in your heart. You don't have enough in life over a building, over material things. I'm looking at these newscast people and I'm hearing their real motives, how they really feel comes out during this time. When you burning down their buildings, they're concerned. They get more upset over the facts that this man's life is ended. They don't care. So guess what? The lawlessness is the same lawlessness that you're allowing. You're allowing this officer to be able to murder us. Our damn people. Black, because they black. You letting them murder the black and get away with it. But I can damn well see why. Because the anger in them is saying to you, your lawlessness allowed this man. The judge gave him $500,000 bond. He can bond out. You did not want to take him. You didn't want to arrest the damn the prosecutor didn't even want to arrest him. And then when you arrest him, you give him bail so he can. So you can do that to us, but we can't do that to you. Well, I want to thank you brief. I'm not going to be long. I'll keep y'all updated. For y'all that did not give up, keep praying. Some of y'all don't want to pray. I understand. You feel like God don't care. He not helping. He don't care. You know, I didn't give up. I don't give up on God. I know the power of God. God did say, if my people who are called by my name themselves come to me, seek my face, they will hear. I will hear from heaven. And we don't do that. We don't go outside and scream out the top of our lungs and call his name. We don't. We're too scared. We're too ashamed. Don't believe no more. Half of them said he ain't real. He not capable. We don't. Do it. Do it. Because I'm praying some judgment on them. I'm praying the wrath on them. I ain't praying no hope for them. I am praying the wrath of God on their lives for what they've done. Because, see, I get it. I understand when you cut somebody off. We often say, may his soul rest. I say it all the time. The soul's the prayer is stopped at the ground. When we die, we're done. We're done. Finish. There's no more mercy. No more nothing. So you just cut this man off. And you get to live. You get to be to try to make just say, oh, they'll get over it. They'll get over it. They'll heal. It'll die down. You get to live. I'm praying the wrath of God on this man and all the men that watch that look like an alien or a robot standing there. Man, I just wanted to hit him. Oh my God. I'm sure so many people wanted to reach that person, knock him down, beat his face in. See, that's the anger. But you want a peaceful protest. And this is the manipulation. They want you to peacefully That's bullshit. I don't never not peace war. I don't know nothing about no peace protest. Get out of here with that. What has peaceful protest ever done? A whole bunch of you to sit down and stare? What is that going to do? What's that going to change? People say, well, what is violence going to change? Well, guess what? But this is what I do know. When you have a bully only stops bullying you when you whoop his ass to the bully. That's when that bully will think twice about saying your name wrong. I had them in my day. I beat them the hell down because nobody, I mind my business and I don't talk slick to people. I don't play them games, never did. But I always had them little bullies. But I sure taught them their asses and they ain't never mess with me again. Because a bully is going to keep bullying you. Go get some more bullies to it. So is this violence working? Guess what? He got charged. I know that much. I know after they charge came through. Had they been sitting there being manipulated by the system, telling them to have peace, then there would have been no charges. They still it's not over. Take it how you take it. I thank y'all for coming. I'm out. Thank you for stopping by.